Hi, I'm Teresa Gates, and I've been asked to speak to you today about stress, what it is, how it affects your body, and ways you can deal with it. So, to me, stress is a mental or emotional strain that's very demanding on my body. The body reacts to stress in many different ways. One of the ways it reacts is through your nervous system. So, it starts with the brain, and the brain basically sends out like a distress signal using your nervous system to communicate with the rest of your body. The atomic nervous system basically acts like the gas pedal to really get you revved up to be perceptive of the stress, and the, the parasympathetic nervous system is the brake. This is what calms you down and says, okay, the danger has expired. Your hormones are also affected by stress. Responding to stress, hormone levels increase to adapt to the new circumstances you've now put your body in. Other effects on the body is your heart. What's the first thing that you notice when you're driving down the road and a car pulls out in front of you and you have to slam on your brakes to keep from hitting it? Your heart's pounding. You get some chills maybe up and down your arms. With the heart rate increase, the rate of blood flow speeds up. This increases your blood pressure. The body thinks, oh, we need more energy, so it releases more fatty acids into your bloodstream. This can increase cholesterol and triglyceride levels. There are many kinds of stress in the workplace. For me in particularly, some of the big stressors in the workplace is the company's going through a reorg. You're constantly thinking, okay, what does that mean for me? What's happening to my team? What's happening to my job? So a fear of losing your job. Some people, I feel like, focus on this every day. Everything they do, every task they complete, they tie it to the fear of losing their job. Deadlines. What if I don't finish on time? Am I going to lose my job? There's not enough hours in the day to get everything done that I need to get done. Understanding importance. In different importance of different projects and things like that. It can really stress someone out. What your peers are doing. Many people are stressed out by what the people that sit next to them do or don't do. I myself have had good and bad experiences with dealing with stress. Probably one of my worst ones is a couple of years ago, I moved to a new city. I had lived in the same city for my entire life. And all of a sudden, it was like, where am I going to live? What area should I live in? Where's the safe areas? Where's the not safe areas? Am I going to make any friends? All of my friends have been my friends forever, and now I'm not going to have any friends. Am I going to fit in? I'm from the South. I'm moving to the Midwest. Is my job going to last? Am I going to get there and it end up not being what I expect it to be? Where do I pay my bills? I don't even know where to pay my bills. Stress, stress, stress. How do I get to work every day? There's probably 20 different ways to get there. What's the best way to go? Where's the least amount of resistance, the least traffic, and the less stress? And then probably a better experience I had was when I was transitioning to a new role. I could compare it to other times I had been promoted and transitioned to new roles, but I looked back on some bad experiences I had on that and said, okay, what can I do to ensure that I don't repeat those bad experiences? I'm focusing on what went wrong before and how I'm going to make it right this time. Being upfront and honest with the employees about my feelings and my situation as well, and don't hold it all in and get all stressed out about it. It's very important to manage stress for several different reasons. It takes a toll on your body in many different ways. We talked about the heart. We talked about the nervous system. We talked about hormone levels. Each of those have different things that come along with them. High blood pressure, hormones, the cholesterol increases, the triglycerides increase, things to that nature. It affects your happiness, Your overall happiness is affected by stress. And yeah, it affects your health and your well-being. So it's very important to manage stress. It can make you physically sick if you don't manage it. So what are some of the ways we can manage stress? How do we deal with it? One of the big things for me is being more optimistic. Think positive. Expect more positive results. Look at the bright side. Don't always focus on the bad. Well, this happened last time I did this, so it's definitely going to happen this time as well. And now I've just added stress to myself when it may not even happen at all. Use self-sufficiency. Believe you are in control of the outcome. The decisions you make are going to control that outcome. And just overall be less affected by stress. Have more hardiness.